What's happening? What's going on? What on earth was that? What on earth happened there? It was like the ground was just shaking like an earth tremor or something. I don't know. That's really peculiar, but as you can see, I've knocked through this wall, which was what I was about to explain to you, and moved the items over here, and we now have this nice walkway through. Where's my portal? What's happened here? Where's my steps up? Yeah, this is not good. What's going on here? Right, let's get a way up. Oh, spent all this time doing this as well, decorating this room, making it all good, and it's all gone. It's gone. Hopefully everything else is all right. Actually, let's have a look down here. Where's that way? I guess this is all right. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks good. Let's go and have a look in the what's this called? This is called, I think, ravine. That's the word I'm looking for. So that's kind of weird. That's very weird. Houston, we have a problem. Let's go and check. Where's our spawner room? Let's go and check our spawner room. This could be a disaster, guys. This could be a real disaster. I don't want to fall down either. Okay, this is up. What on earth? Which is really weird because look at that. Look at that. That'll be I don't know what that would be, to be perfectly honest. Let's just do that. Spawner should be let's see, in this bit here. In fact, it should be opposite that bit there. Let's go up in here. Let's have a look. If it is intact, we might be in trouble because the skeletons are going to spawn. Is that about level? Yeah. I'd say this wasn't here before. Because, like, you know, with this was built before, so this couldn't have been here before. If we go that way, yeah, look, you can see this is completely removed. This is bizarre. Okay, right, I'm going to come clean with you guys. Welcome to the video. How you all doing? WildTrekker here. Welcome. We better do that because we haven't done it before. Now, yeah, we have a little bit of a problem here. In fact, more than a little bit of a problem since our last episode. Last episode, we were in here. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Don't normally do this, but we are going to do it today because I need to show you guys some things. And this is going to be the easiest way to do it, is to go into spectator mode. Oh, look, there's me. Hello. It's me. Right. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem because if you remember last time we built this place and we had a spawner here, whereas now it appears to be a chunk, which is really, really bizarre. And if we go down here, so that's where we just, yeah, so that's where we've just come out of. But it's really bizarre because, yeah, it's as you can see there, it's like this whole piece here is missing, and this has been placed here, and it's just really, really bizarre. So I'm going to show you some other things. Let's go up without trying to do spoilers and all the rest of it, because I hate that. Let's go out into the outside world and let's go back into sleep. I don't want to mess around with game mode sleep and all the rest of it. Helps if I do that first of all. Let's just do sleep, because yeah, I had another problem. You may remember, those of you who've been watching the channel regularly, we had a little bit of a problem in that the game crashed and I lost my things, and in losing my things, it kind of happened. Yeah, so you see this is a thing. So it's almost like this is the ocean. And if we go through here, look, you can see where I've caved before, and the ocean has been taken and just plonked there. But worse than that, if we go over here, we could probably find those bits and pieces. So that's part of it. That's that's part of the castle. I'll have to go and have a look at that. This is part of outside. Really, really bizarre. In fact, there's a portal, look. It's still intact. I've not seen that yet. That is... But what's really weird, look. So this is the bit which is obviously missing, which, you know, got to the end of the plank and it's like, where's my portal? Here it is. But then this is a completely different section. This is over by... yeah, this is outside of the castle. We've then got a bit of the castle itself there, so that's really, really bizarre. Over here we've got some more. We've got a tree up there, so we've got some just random stuff. Haven't seen that part of the castle yet that's missing at the top. So yeah, really, really weird. What was really weird is I wasn't here when the game crashed. I was over at the blip balloon thingy farm over there. But if we look at this bit is still here. So it's duplicated itself over there. It hasn't, this bit, it hasn't taken it and plonked it there and swapped it, unlike the portal. This bit is still here. Because that's the bit it duplicated the chest, these bits here, that hole where the sheep is in. And yeah, this hasn't moved either. So the bit that it grabbed, whichever bit that might have been, hasn't been taken. It's just duplicated it over there. So that's a bit of an issue. Really, really is a bit of an issue. So my first thought was rage quit. Because yeah, so that whole, but what's really, really bizarre, and here's the really, really bizarre bit. Look, so this is really peculiar because I don't think this was this close. Maybe it was, but I got a feeling this was a bit further over here. Yeah, because look, there's this bit in the wall, and the path, and you can still see it, is going up there. So this bit here should be over there. It's literally duplicated that. We can see it together almost. Crazy. I don't know. I don't know why it's done it, but it's a corruption that I can't resolve because I don't have a backup of the whole world for a little while that doesn't include that. What I want to show you is actually where I was when this happened, which will be over in this direction, I guess. Yeah. So I was quite some ways away. So why those chunks have been like it? But look, you can see it all over here. There's sudden chunks in the middle of everywhere. It is just like we've had an earth tremor, but some of it is really, really bizarre. There's like a bit of a villager path there. So what's happening with, yeah, there's a chunk straight out the ground. This one's straight out. I suspect this village may have been, so they've kind of duplicated some of these. It's bizarre. It really, really is bizarre. I can't work it out. I've never seen it before quite like this kind of corruption. If we go up here, there was a slight problem which I've rectified. As you can see, this is really, really bad round here. It's like straight chunks. This bit in here, I'll just fly through the world, had a chunk created in it, or yeah, I think this one here. So it meant that I had to, in fact, you can see this bit as well. It's just crazy. So I've had to re-dig through there. so you can see. So the tunnel might even be longer than it was before, but I've redug through because I wanted to get through down on the horse, and I thought, yeah, I can rectify that, and then I started noticing all these sort of problems. And where I was at the time, we'll quickly fly through here without really looking. I was here. This is where I was. I was creating this little hole. The game crashed. I had to reboot my whole computer to get out of the game. It wouldn't unload or anything like that, and that caused the corruption. So I was building this portal when it happened. But all this was okay. I think all this is pretty alright up here. There's some bizarre things which we're going to have to take care of if we keep this world now. So this was alright. This is all okay. I believe this is alright. Yeah. And that's landing down there okay. So that's all good there. But when we come over here, there's definitely some chunks missing or lower. And we have another duplication here. So this is really, really bizarre. So I came up here and put some torches in because I didn't want it operating and lighting and doing stuff. So, but it's like, I mean, look at that. That's a whole chunk. And that's the same there. It's like it's grabbed the whole physical chunk and moved it. Or duplicated it, rather. But duplicated it quite far away. So, yeah, that's kind of a thing. So I think that's enough of being in this mode. I don't like being in spectator mode. Let's go back to survival. So, two things. One, I've got my stuff back. And I did some enchanting. Two, it's where we go from here. So that's a thing which I've been given a lot of thought to. And yeah, it's kind of disappointing in a way because to me, the terrain, I don't know, it's not Minecraft if you like. It's a bit weird, it's a bit corrupted, and I don't know whether I like playing in chunks that have had this kind of corruption because, you know, Minecraft, it can do that even more. So in the future, if we keep on playing this game, it may get even more corrupted. That's a risk. Next option, I rage quit. We start a new world. We start all over again. Maybe in the new snapshots. I don't know. Everything is all right in here. We've got all our stuff. Everything is good as far as that is concerned. Or we carry on playing and hope it doesn't get corrupted. But I'll probably abandon this area. I think that's possibly... Maybe I'll do some more things here because there's a few things I wanted to finish. So it might be that I finish a few more things in here because this is like a home from home, if you like. But I may end up... So we might leave this here. But I may end up moving all my items over to the new base. Because, you know, that's the thing. Because I was going to do things like building a slime farm here. But that's kind of missing, this area. And I just don't like that, you know. So I think in terms of continually building over here, I think the concentration is purely going to be on here. It's going to become a sort of worthless area. The only reason we're over here now is because of this, and I presume mobs are still spawning. Let's go and have a look. But yeah, right now this is the only thing we've got over here which is valuable, which is this. Yeah, so the mobs are still spawning like crazy, which is fantastic. This is filling up, so you know, this is a reason to keep this. But then is it the only reason to stay? So here's my plan. I'd like you guys to give me your feedback and ideas on what I should do. So do I abandon the whole map because it's, you know, could be corrupt, it could have future problems, and we're only going to end up abandoning it later on? Do we just go with it and hope that it's okay? Do it that way? And kind of abandon these areas, and that's my sort of train of thought, and we'll basically call them the Badlands, and in the Badlands this is where all the bad things are, and this is where the corruption is in the world, and the people and the zombies and everything else. So we'll abandon the Badlands because of the earthquakes and earth tremors that happen over here, and we will look for sanctuary elsewhere, which is our new place, in which case I'll take all the stuff all my items anyway, and move them across. We'll still leave things like this. We'll have this here. We can still come across an AFK at the farm if we want to. We could probably eventually build some kind of mob farm near where we are. I've got a few ideas of how that might work. So yeah, that might be a thing too. So I think for now, what I'm going to do is get that portal linked up. It's linked there, but I've not built one in the nether, so I think we need to do that. Build one in the nether. Hopefully I lost a lot of items on me. I haven't replaced those. I don't know what it was I lost, so I'm kind of just going with that what is lost is lost. So I might have to go and get some obsidian. Thankfully, we do have a place I can go and get obsidian from. So maybe we'll do that quickly. I need at least... at least a portal's worth of obsidian. Go down this way and carry on talking, and then that way we can link up this portal here, which means I can transfer my items across a lot quicker, a lot easier than trying to do it how we are at the moment at sea. I'm going to probably have to do more backups, but the sad fact is, the difficulty is that sometimes I can be playing on here for hours, like 5-6 hours. Yes, look at that chunk that wasn't there before. That doesn't belong there. Which makes things like this more difficult, because now the horsey is going to not like it. Oh, he did it. Holding shift did actually work. Don't drown, horsey. Good. Let's go across here, because hopefully I've still got, I don't know if I've got a bucket on me. We had a lava pool over here, didn't we, somewhere? Is it gone? I don't recall it being this far away. I got a feeling that might have gone. It was over here somewhere by these hills. It could be under one of these chunks here like this. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. I guess I'm going to have to go down into the depths below then to go and get myself some obsidian. So we'll do that. I'll get some obsidian. I will endeavour then to set the portal up, fix that. See, that's bizarre as well, isn't it? What's that taken from? The fact that it's got a hole in there and all the rest of it. Let's go and have a quick peek. It's just a cave. So somewhere down below we are going to hit a problem with a cave because of that. Let me just scout over this area again, make sure I wasn't missing it. Yeah, it's definitely not here, is it? There's no... Could I have taken it all from there? Maybe I've taken it all. Maybe it's gone. I don't know. It's possible. Anything's possible. I don't think we have any lava anywhere else over here. I think that was our only lava source other than lava coming down from mountains. So, yeah. Okay, well, let me go and get some obsidian. Let me go and get that sorted. That shouldn't be there. It's like this sudden lush green thing under here, shouldn't be here. It's come from somewhere, and then there's a cave that goes nowhere because it doesn't belong there either. It's just really, really bizarre. It wasn't even April the 1st, so it's not like I loaded the wrong version before any of you say. It's just, yeah, that's the way the game likes it. Tell you what, it certainly makes it more difficult down here to get around as well, because a lot of the caves just come to an abrupt dead end, so I've had to just literally come down and then find an area with lava, so which we've done. However, I guess, which is a good thing. Look what we got. Not that we really need these, but you know what, I'm going to take them. And not only that, we got some more, which is awesome. I'll take them as well. Not as many, sadly. Nope, it's just lava and all that good stuff. Okay, I'll take that as well. Oh, Hang on. I've got to block this back up again. There's lots of bad things down here, and sometimes you can't hear them because they're just in alternate caves. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? That was like, yeah, glitchy. Better be careful here. Is it just one, or are they further on down? Further on down. That's nice. Cool, 3 diamonds in one area, and that's a 8, so that's pretty good. I'll take those. Maybe we'll use them for decorative blocks. I'm not going to take anything more else from down here because it's kind of... do you know what I mean? It's yeah. So I'm just going to get a little bit more obsidian. Make sure we've got plenty for portal building in the nether, in case I make mistakes and all the rest of it, and get this portal built, and then start getting things across, I guess, which is a bit of a painstaking task. Okay, I thought that was going to bring me back over to the portal over there, but I kind of set this out hoping it was going to build a new portal here for me, but no, and it doesn't even bring you out at that portal over there. That is just bizarre. So I guess we need to make this portal here. Yeah, I think we'll just use a standard portal now. We don't really need to be going anything extravagant over the top. I think that's probably it. Go down. So yeah, but that is really weird. So I need to get rid of that portal over there. I don't think it will actually affect it in reality. But it's very peculiar the way this game is doing it. Yeah, so that's bringing us there. That's absolutely fine, and it should take us back again. Yeah, although it's putting us out there, even though that's the correct spot for it there, it's kind of putting us in there, which I guess if it was a bigger portal, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. We can build some stuff around it like this, because to be honest, we're not using a portal like that anymore. We're just going to literally use it as a means to get our stuff from here over there, because I'm not sure. Here's another thing, guys, something for you to say down in the comments. I guess in creative mode I could put a spawner back in that room, make it a room again, send things up. Let's have a quick look. Because obviously some of the chunks around it have moved. So do we fix this to give ourselves an XP farm until we get something else sorted? Because we don't have any other means of XP. We haven't been to the end. Fishing farms are going to be broken. So I'm guessing that kind of will work. I'm assuming nothing sort of got in the way of that. The only thing that is a problem that we can't get to at the moment, we'd have to get to, is the fact there's no spawner here. And I'm guessing, yeah, like the room is missing to where it was. And we'd have to fill in this area to make it, you know, what it is. But it could be done. You know, there's no reason it couldn't be done, so to speak. We could make this up to a square room, and then I guess I never fixed a spawner in, but yeah, put a spawner in there. So literally, it still spawns skeletons, and all this is then usable. So do we do that? So I'm going to leave that one to you guys. I've never done it. I'd have to do it in creative, but I'm just going to dig this away now, just so we've got a kind of square room. Mark out where we're going to go, but I'd have to go into creative and do that and actually mark it up. So do I do that? Does I don't? Because it would be easy enough to work out where it's supposed to go, because we have this redstone in place so far. It says so far, and then the rest is missing. So this is all yeah. So I guess it's 4, isn't it? That'll be the thing. It'll be 1, 2, 3. I guess the spawner. No, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. and then the spawner would be here. So I guess that's the thing. Where's our shovel? Where's our spoon? Yeah, it's measure like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there's four gap all the way around this. It's a 9x9 room. So yeah, we could essentially build this out, make it into that, and get rid of this bit of chunk that's appeared here. But I'll get you guys to give me your thoughts on that. You let me know what you think. I'm going to just clear this out a minute anyway, just because we can get a better grip on it to what actually needs to be done. But I guess all we'd really need to do is where that block is, put a spawner in, and I guess, because I don't know whether, I think it's just spawner is the only option you get. I don't think you get a spawn, but you can then use an egg on it. I think that's the right way of doing it. So do we do that? I'm not going to do it in between episodes. You tell me either in the comments or on Discord. Should we do that? In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for now. That's where the spawner is. That's where the spawner is. So yeah, it kind of needs building up. It would be easy enough to build up. I just need to go into creative and put that in, get everything else, you know, looking good, so to speak. So let me know. Comments are on Discord. Should we replace the spawner and keep it as an XP farm, or come up with your ideas for an alternative XP farm? You know, that we can do that's quick and easy, because we haven't been to the end yet. So going to the end isn't necessarily the answer. Yeah, what is the answer, I guess, is the question. How can what be as the answer be a question? That just doesn't make sense. That's just stupid. How many do we need to go across here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that then is floor still. This is then going to be the wall. And I'm going to put that there for now. There we go. So that kind of marks that. Yeah, and I guess we've got the exact same here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, this would be a torch or a light here. So I'm going to put a torch, and then it would carry along that way. So yeah, it's not too bad. We need to go down further. I don't know why I'm building blocks there, but I need to build out this way, because we would need to build that up. This does need to come out this way, because yeah, it goes past there. There would be a redstone lamp in there. There would be that on there. There would be a repeater going in, and then this would carry on around. So I guess this is where I'll carry it around, and then we can build the wall in. That needs to go there. This needs to come down. Okay, so we don't need to really spend any more time on this here and now. It's just a case of, you know, what do we do? Which way do we go, guys? Do we abandon this and come up with a different XP farm? In which case, what? Do we recreate this again and keep it? You know, using what's name? Or yeah, I guess they're the two options really. There's not really a third option I can think of, unless you can think of something else. Right, I'm back over here, and we have a few items. And when I say a few, yeah. So I've kind of spent a long time bringing stuff over here, and I've now got to put it somewhere. I didn't fill entirely all these up. I think we've got a couple left on there, and maybe 5 or 6 left over here. But yeah, or maybe a couple more. So actually, but it's still a fair amount of stuff. So I've now need to decide where I'm going to put it all. And we've got this warehouse, which I'm going to put some stuff in. So as an example, redstone isn't really something that a villager is kind of known for, although we can get redstone for some of the guys. So things like that are going to go in these chests, redstone items, transport, all that kind of stuff. And then anything that could be given to, you know, a villager, such as fish. So we've got a lot of fish and things like that, and blocks we can assign to a villager. Tools even we could do. Mob drops, not so much. I know some villagers sell mob drops and that, but yeah, and things like bamboo. So there's a few things that can go in the thing. There's a few things that will probably stay. Books we can do a library. Enchanting we can do stuff with. Yeah. So I mean, even actually fish. We got the fisherman, haven't we? So yeah, we got an archer or a Fletcher. So there are things we can store in shops over there, or units. The rest of it I'm going to go there. So what I'm really going to do now is spend a fair amount of time kind of going through this. Did I have some spare? Yes, I've got some spare barrels. So I think I'm going to sort of come through and I'm going to sort of like, you know, take cobblestone, for example. I'm going to take all those and then I'll come back and I'll take all ores, or, you know, whatever it happens to be. And maybe it's just sort of all the stuff that's going to go, for example, in the stonemason. Not sure whether gravel should, but diorite wood, smooth stone wood, stone slabs, you know, so all that kind of stuff. Not sure about dirt, gravel and sand. That might be something different. But yeah, and it's going to take me a while to do this. So I'm definitely going to do it in between episodes because yeah, I wouldn't want to sort of, you know, be late putting a video out because it's just taken me absolutely hours to get this done. The other thing I need to do is start laying out here the kind of, if you like, the sort of log piles that will be on the floor here, and they'll be kind of like that. And then we're going to take a, let's see, get my axe. If we take that one out, then we'll get things like the barrel. We'll put that in that way so it's kind of facing, and then, you know, all wood can go in there. So, you know, and I'll do that for the other wood types around here as well. So we'll have these because we said we were going to do that. But that means I also need to move these villagers, but they're already in boats. So that's pretty good. Just going to put those down there like that, because that means I can, yeah, I can sail the boat across, sail it down there. And I think I'm just going to put these villagers in here for now. Store them in here with the other villagers. They'll be safe. But at least that way I won't need to worry about them, and I can take this thing down. So let's take you first, because these are basically our breeding villagers. Take that out. Whiz through the glass. I mean, that's just freaky why you can do that. I don't know. So yeah, and that, you know, that's probably going to do it for today. It's a little bit shorter just because we've been kind of working things out. So I'd love to get your feedback on all this in terms of, you know, are we doing the right thing? I've brought all that stuff over. You know, I'm going to carry on. My plan is to carry on as if, you know, they're the Badlands. But if you think we should be doing it different, I'd like to get your feedback on it. The spawner, your thoughts on that. Should we reactivate it and just have that and the mob farm as the only two things over there that we go to the Badlands for? I don't know. Do you think we should carry on building over there? So pop onto Discord, let me know, or put it in the comments down below. I'd love to get your feedback on it. Yeah, which would be pretty good. So you guys can stay in there nice and safe. We'll shut the double gates, so you can't definitely get out. And then that means that this can come down. Have we got Silky on? No, it's Fortune. So we want Silky. So we can do this. Yeah, I'll take all this down. It's going to give us room then to get the rest of the wood out, put into log piles, and then yeah, I guess I'm going to just start moving these over. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to make shops yet. I'm going to leave that for a future episode. I think what I'm going to do is all of this stuff, I'm just going to literally place it in chests or crates over where roughly I think we're going to build something. So it's kind of going to help me as well at the end of the day to lay stuff out. Probably need a bit longer than that, so maybe 4 or 5. Do that, not that. So let's do that. Does that look... See, I kind of like the fact that sometimes they're not quite the same. But this side needs to have another one of these in this end, because we're kind of going to have... One end is going to be logs, which will be like this end, and then the other head. So we know that's all log stuff, and then we know this is going to be planks and slabs. So it's not going to be things made of wood. So it's not going to be like, I don't think I'm going to put in it the things like these. Well, these would go in half slabs, but I wouldn't put fences in, fence gates and that kind of stuff. I think that needs to go into a wooden items thing. So these here wouldn't go in that. Or would they? I guess it depends how many we have. It's kind of nice that we know what all the oak stuff is and all the things. So I guess wooden things that are perhaps unique. Maybe we'd do something different for them. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know on that one as well. Do you want something? Because I'm trying to think now. So sticks is one of those, but sticks could come under another category. Ladders, you know, all those kind of things that we would make. Wooden tools. I think they need to go into the storage. But things like this, where it's actually wood, I'm not sure. So should fence gates and things like that go in here as well? Is that where we should store them? Does that make sense, or do we put those somewhere else because we're going to have a lot of wood in here anyway? Let me know your thoughts on that one as well. That would be really, really helpful. The sun's setting, so I think, guys, to be fair, I think it's time to say goodbye. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We haven't really done much. We've just done a little bit of investigation, had a bit of fun at the beginning. But yeah, I'd love to get your feedback on it, and we'll see you here next time for another episode playing some Minecraft. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.